Aren't our founders amazing? Can we give them a... You're going to love what's coming up next. Oh, by the way, so we're always standing room only. I see so many people there and around the back, and I have good news for you. You are getting a free upgrade. You don't even have to spend any miles. There are seats over here and scattered throughout, so you won't be interrupting us. Please just come in and sit here. We'd love to have you in the first class cabin. All right, so just a couple of weeks ago, I was talking to a startup founder, none of the ones you're seeing here today. Company's growing super fast, but we're having lunch and he confided in me. Oh, awesome, good. This guy confided in me that he didn't think he was doing his best work. He didn't know if he could handle it. And I said, well, what do you think is wrong? And he said, I'm exhausted all the time. I'm just not sleeping well. And I said, well, why do you think you're not sleeping well? He said, well, I'm having romantic problems. Romantic problems, startup, running, efficiency. Who would have known the connection? I said, you might enjoy and benefit from going to therapy. And he goes, that's not my kind of thing. Nobody would even understand me. I said, I did it, and it really helped me. And he said, yeah, but I wouldn't even know where to start. I wouldn't know where to start. Well, for him and millions of others, therapy would really be a great help, but they just don't know where to start. This next company is solving that problem, and when you meet the founder, you're going to understand why. Please meet Alyssa from Mywellbeing.
Good morning. What do these people have in common? They're glamorous, role models, and among the leading celebrities in the world. But you know what else they have in common? They're all in therapy. And they talk openly with the media about how much therapy helps them. These celebrities are part of a $17 billion market of therapy goers in the US alone. And this market is growing. Millennials go to therapy 3 times more than their parents. But let's talk about the therapist for a minute. As a therapist myself, I can tell you, we receive years of training about how to work with our clients in the room and nothing about how to run a business. Which is why I founded Mywellbeing, where we help therapists grow and manage their business by providing them the tools that they need to attract, manage, and retain the right clients. And the best news of all, Mywellbeing works. We have already matched more than 6,000 people to the right therapist for them. And when people use Mywellbeing, they have such a great experience that they share it. Clients tell their friends and therapists tell their colleagues. 60% of our clients and 80% of our therapists are from word-of-mouth referral. This proves not only the growing need for our solution, but its network effect at scale. We are growing into the largest therapist network in the world. This is unlocking exciting business, brand, and healthcare partnerships. And you might be wondering, why do people love us this much? Because we have built the only solution that works. Before Mywellbeing, you might have looked on Google or on a directory where the overwhelming options would keep you out of therapy entirely. Even for those of you who make it through, 1 in 5 of you would drop out because of poor fit. And as therapists, we know that the single most important factor for success in therapy is fit between the therapist and the client. So we are optimizing for exactly that through a simple, fast, and personalized solution. Our clients start with a brief questionnaire. We know that the best matches, and therefore the best outcomes, all boil down to 3 core matching criteria. The first is expertise, because if you want to work through an addiction, you probably shouldn't see a therapist who specializes in relationships. And second is style. There are hundreds of therapy styles out there, and while you might want to work with someone who gives you homework between sessions, I might want primarily a space for support. We match for that. And of course, logistics, because you want to work with a therapist who's available at the same time as you, in a location you can access at a fee you can afford. When you submit your questionnaire, we send you the 3 best matches for you based on our proprietary matching algorithm. Each therapist provides a free phone call so that both sides can gauge their fit. And our matchmaking works. 94% of phone calls become first appointments, and 90% of first appointments become lasting client relationships. Our business is a SaaS model. We charge therapists $125 a month or $1,200 a year, and we provide so much value to our customers that we've already tripled our pricing since launch, with more room to grow. Let's look at an example of just how valuable Mywellbeing really is. Meet Gabby, a social worker who's been with Mywellbeing for over a year. Gabby has connected with more than 33 new clients and earned an additional $130,000 in revenue. Now, let me just say that one more time. Gabby has earned an additional $130,000 in revenue thanks to Mywellbeing. And she's not alone. We are growing, and we're growing quickly. We launched last year with just $35,000 in revenue, and this year have already booked $130K, on track for $200K by the end of this year. That's 6 times last year, and we are not stopping there. There are 1.2 million therapists in the US, and now that we have proven we can solve their core business problem of attracting and retaining the right clients, we can easily expand to solve all of their business needs, like payment solutions or professional development, where they are already required to spend thousands of dollars every year. And imagine if therapy could extend beyond the 45 minutes in the room. Through digital wellness channels, we can do that too. We are the team to tackle this problem with distinct expertise as therapists, growth marketers, and product and engineering pros. We have already helped hundreds of therapists grow their business because we know this market. And this market is in more demand than ever. And it's only going to continue to grow. We will be where the world comes to be well. My name's Alyssa, I'm the founder and CEO. If you would like to grow with us, let's talk. Thank you.